So I'm consulting for the CEO the other day. He's super nervous, very antsy, anxiety side. I'm watching for him. He's about to ask the question and he's sweating. And he's about to tell me he's going through a divorce. His wife left him, he's filed bankruptcy. One of his employees took his money and he doesn't have anything left. But no, he says, Pat, all of a sudden our business doubles in size. We did $16 million. I've never made this kind of profit before. I've never had this kind of money before. I have no clue what to do. So think, his business is growing. The business owner's dream. He's making more money than ever before, but he's nervous. So I asked him one question that took the conversation to a whole different direction. But by the way, if you get value out of this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into it. I asked him, is your business at 16 million doubled in size because of the current climate of the market, because of you, or because of a client or a employee? So he says, no, the business is at $16 million and we're making this kind of money because the market is just so hot. I've never gotten this much business in my life before. I'm not doing anything different and I didn't hire anybody new, and it's not because of a new customer. I said, okay, do you want the good news or do you want the bad news? He says, Pat, I have a feeling it's only going to be bad news. I said, the good news is you're about to make a lot of money the next 3-6 months, save a lot of that money. But the bad news is this is going to go by very quickly and your business is going to drop 50% back to what it normally has been the last 5 years for the following reason. The market can change all the time. There's a lot of guys in real estate and mortgages that made a lot of money during that 160-month economic expansion. I know a lot of people will say, well, no, it was only 128 months, interrupted by COVID. If there is no COVID, that 128 is more like 160, 150 economic expansion. So many realtors, mortgage loan officers made so much money, drove all the Lambos, the Ferraris, all the cars, and they got nothing left to themselves because of the market. Only few of them are still in business growing because of them. So the 3 questions was what? The market, you, or last but not least is what? One client or one employee. Why one client, one employee? Say you got one client all of a sudden brings a business to you. Hey, we got so much business going on. You seem to be able to process our business. We'd like to bring $10 million of our business over to you. You're doing $6 million a year. One company brings $10 million. But if that company leaves you to somebody else, you can also very quickly go from 16 million to 6 million because that person's gonna got 10 million. Or if you brought one salesperson on board and that salesperson brought all their customers from another company to you, but you only got 2 salespeople or 3 salespeople, if that salesperson leaves, so will the revenue follow that salesperson to whatever company they're going to. The only saving grace you have for your company to continuously grow, and I can tell you, most people don't want to hear this because most people want the shortcut, but you don't understand, but what if it's because I know what to do and I don't have to work as hard and I'm doing the 6 days a week golf and I want to do this? And no, man, you just got lucky. A lot of people get lucky. There's a reason most businesses don't make it. There's a reason most businesses file bankruptcy. There's a reason most businesses shut down 3-5 years. There is a reason for that. It's very, very hard. How many restaurants from 10-mile radius of where you live right now have been around for 20 years? Why do you think? Because it's very, very hard to run a business. And those who have been around for 20 years, there's typically a great operator behind closed doors that's dependable, reliable, that's driving the company. So I'm going to come back to you here. If you're watching this, you're a business owner, and the times may be good for you. It may be bad for you. You may be like this guy. You all of a sudden are making more money than ever before, thinking it's because of you, but it's because of the market. If you'd like to protect that so you don't ever have to worry about that business going away for you, take inventory of what you can do to recreate yourself as a leader, as an operator, as a creative marketer, as a way to make the investment into the right people, where it's not just one client that you're relying on. You don't ever want to have a client or a salesperson that gives you more than 20% of your revenues per year. If it is, maybe 25%. My number is typically 20%. If it's above 25%, if they own 50%, if that guy leaves, you don't really have a business. That person owns you. The customer owns you. The employee owns you. The market owns you. You don't own your business. They own you. So you got to flip it on them. You got to be so good at what you do that the market, no crisis, no individual, no customer, no client, no salesperson working for you can dictate the future of your company. If you got value out of this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. By the way, if you haven't yet downloaded Connect, I get questions asked all the time on Connect. I get thousands of messages on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I never get back to it. I don't have the time to get back to it. But I get back to 100% of my messages on Connect because you want to connect with me, I got to give you my time, you got to pay for it. If you want to talk to me or you want to talk to Tom or other influencers and experts on Minik about raising money, about business, about recruiting, about whatever it may be, download the app Minik. We're going to put the link below here or somewhere here you can click on, and you can text me and I'll respond back. Text me and I'll respond back in a video, or we can do a 15-minute FaceTime together. If it's not me, you can do with other people on Minik. Having said that, have a great day, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye, bye-bye.